first, how do you think you performed here today?
I think I did well. I compete with a lot of great people from all over the Midwest, so I think I did well for that.
And I know you took your first visit to Ohio State yesterday. How did that go, and what are some things you saw here?
It was amazing. Coach Meyer, I finally met him in person and talked to him on the phone, so that was great. We actually just took a tour of the school, saw the new facilities, the new indoor facility I'm standing right behind, so that was nice. And then we got to play cornhole, a lot of games with the coaches, and then we talked business and talked how they would use me in the offense.
And how would they use you in the offense?
Dontre Wilson, like how he is, or Percy Arvin back when he was at Florida, so those two ways.
And I know you were playing running back here today. Are all schools recruiting you kind of how Ohio State is, or are some recruiting you to be a pure running back?
Some want me as a pure running back, but someone actually recruited me as a receiver. It depends on the school, and then a lot of schools they're recruiting me as a running back. They throw screens to the running back and things like that.
Do you have a preference of what kind of offense or what position you're going to play in?
I would like to do both. I like being a few times, especially so I love to hear people say those names of the offense I'll be in.
And where does Ohio State stand on your list right now?
Definitely gonna make the cut for whatever I cut the list on. I know that.
Okay.
I really want to get back up here again, see what more the campus has to offer. I actually didn't even tour the campus at all, really. But I would like to get around the players before I make any other decisions. So I'll probably be back up here soon.
Okay, and then just last Ohio State related question: which coaches do you talk to the most on the phone, and what kind of relationships have you built with them?
I talk to Coach Ash the most, and then I talk to Coach Pantoni. We call him Master P now. But I talk to him, and I talk to Coach Drayton too. So it's those three, and then I get on the phone with Coach Meyer every once in a while. So.
And then with other schools, other than Ohio State, who are some schools you're hearing from a lot?
Notre Dame. All the schools I have offers from, basically. So
Okay.
A lot of the coaches I talk to.
And with Notre Dame, I know you said you might visit there.
Yes.
What do you like about the Fighting Irish?
There's a lot. I like the coaches, the people that will be there. They're motivated, really smart, so it's a great institution for me to go to and at least check out. I know a lot of people up there, and they're motivated, so I love to see it.
And I remember back in February year 2, you live in a state where basketball is pretty big. I remember you went to the North Carolina Duke game, then Duke Syracuse, I think. I know that's not football, but what do you like about those two schools?
For them to be so-called basketball schools, they're coming up in football. It's even state, they're all doing well. So they're really great schools, and it was good basketball. I used to play basketball actually, so I'm intrigued with it.
And so those schools are kind of right there in your race.
Yeah, so I'll probably visit all those schools again. And I actually was at state last 2 Thursdays ago.
Okay.
So I actually watched film, and I didn't like the offense at first, but now that I know I fit in the offense and see where I fit, I love the offense now. So it was great going there.
Which schools do you think are recruiting you the hardest right now? Do you talk to some schools quite a bit?
UNC, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Clemson, South Carolina, who else? Duke. Talked to them. Actually, they sent me like 100 letters last Thursday. They sent my father and sister 25 each. So, and a lot of other schools that offer me, I just left off. Talked to a lot.
And then just last school-related question with first Clemson and then South Carolina. What do you like about those two schools? Because I know they're pretty close to home for you.
They're close to home. It doesn't really matter, but I like the program. I'm a real big fan of Steve Spurrier and Dabo Swinney, so for me to actually meet him, it was mind-boggling. And the way they decided to use me in the offense, they both want me to play receiver and slot. Clemson also play the two-man spot where Sammy played, and South Carolina also be like Ace Sanders, so like both of those players, so it's nice.
And what kind of decision timeline are you looking at right now?
I'll probably commit in early October, September. I don't know. This process is long though, so I might go earlier. I just don't know yet.
And when you make that decision, what are some big factors you're going to put into it?
The system. I have to like the system. The coaches and people I deal with have to love the people I'll see every day and deal with. So that'll be a huge decision.
And then with your on-the-field game, what do you think some of the strongest parts of your game are? And then secondly, what are some things you really want to work on in between now and your senior season?
Speed, quickness. I'm pretty good. I have pretty good lateral movement, but I actually run in between tackles. I'm stronger than a lot of people think. And then let's see. What I would love to work on, ball security. You can't ever have enough of that. You can't put the ball on the ground. And we run the eye, so making sure I read cutback lanes, sweeps, powers. and things like that. Just make sure I'm 7 yards back, don't get antsy, just fighting through everything, just win a state championship.
And then last question, over your whole recruitment so far, who are some of the coaches that you've built the best relationships with?
It was Coach Jordan at UNC, but he's with the Redskins now. And I would like to say Coach Ash, well, Pantone. I talk junk to him all the time about basketball, so I was supposed to play him yesterday. He plunked out. I got him in corner well. And Coach Scott from Clemson, Coach Codwell, and Coach Boyette from Duke and Coach Montgomery. I've made really great relationships with them.